remember the things that they did when dear old daddy was only a kid? Flapper hats and derbies and spats. Do you remember? Do you remember the Dixieland Jazz? The Bodie-O-Do and Razzmatazz broke your back up all in the jack. Do you remember when, oh, those good old days ain't here no more? Yes, sir, those good old days knocking on a door with
Joe sent me.
Do you remember the band was arranged, and back when Jolson was king of the stage, their catsuts was simply the nuts. Do you remember? Remember when? Do you remember the movies they made when Valentino was chic of the trade? Ziegfeld girls got sable and pearls. Do you remember? Do you remember when? Remember when? Boy, do you remember the rumble-see-coo, the hoochie-coochie and
Whoop-whoop-me-doo.
custard pies, googly eyes? Do you remember? Do you remember when the commented let the girlies in? We're going way back when.
Bravo, bravo. My God, look at all these hot men. Whoa. And Sean Abel,
Yes.
it's so nice to meet you.
It's very nice to meet you too.
And you are the director?
Yes, I am.
Okay. And Jerry Wong, how do you do?
Fine, thank you.
And Andy Maurer.
Nice to meet you, Suzanne.
Thank you. Well, this is such a treat to be able to be the host. Yes, and I have many questions to ask you. First of all, how about our director? How come you're the director?
Well, I've been directing barbershop choruses since 1989. I have a degree in music, and they were looking for a director. They contacted me, and here I am.
What is it like to be the director?
It's a lot of fun. We work hard, but we have a good time doing it. I tell bad jokes.
Which always get a laugh.
And they try not to laugh at my bad jokes rather than with my bad jokes. But we work hard, but we're trying to sing well and have a good time doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, one of the things that I've observed is how do you all memorize the lines, the songs? How do you do that?
Well, sometimes these barbershop songs are stories, and so we try to tell the story. So in a way, it's a little bit like a dramatic sort of presentation as well.
Would you consider yourself a major barbershop quartet? But it wouldn't be a quartet.
No, it's a chorus.
It's a chorus.
We have about 22 guys here tonight. We actually have 32 in the group that are actively singing with us, but there's a limited amount of space, and so it worked out that we had this many that we brought with us. This group has a long history, and we're trying to build on that history and be a contributing member to the music community here.
Okay, Jerry, how long have you been a member?
Oh, I'm one of the newest ones. I've been a member only 3 years.
And what's it like for you?
Well, there's a lot of learning. This chorus is a very good place to learn. They teach everything from voice to being able to teach how to do the barbershop craft. It's one of those that's very friendly to, if you have a musical background of some sort, we do invite people to join, and we go all the way to being able to run contests where we compete against other choruses.
That must be very anxiety-ish.
Well, that's there is anxiety about it, but the contests are very interesting. The whole thing is about being better singers, being better at this style of singing, but also just being better at music in general. So the adjudication, the judging of the contests always comes with clinics and workshops afterwards, where they work with the group and work with me as the director to tell us what the next thing is we need to do. And then they get an email from me saying, here's the next thing we're going to do, and here's how we're going to do it. Even after our performances, there are other people that do this kind of music in the area, and they come to our performances, and I know some of them, and I say, so what's the next thing we're going to do? And we just had our cabaret show, and one of my friends from another group, Jamie Bedford, was there, and he works with groups like this frequently, and I said, what's the next thing? And the next day they got an email telling them that.
How often do you meet and practice?
We practice once a week on Thursday nights at 7:30. We meet at the First United Methodist Church in Sunnyvale, which is on Old San Francisco Road and what's the crossroad? Fair Oaks, yes, sorry.
And Andy, how long have you been a member?
I'm actually one of the newer members even than Jerry. I've only been a member for about 2 years now.
Now, do all of these guys, they're all guys, no women?
There are choruses like this for women. So we have this. This is one of the few things that is typically segregated by gender, and it has to do with how the harmonies work. I have directed another group in another place that we did mixed because we didn't have enough of every. It was a very small town, and so we did mixed, and this way, the women have their groups, the men have their groups, and some of the songs that we sing lend themselves more for men to sing. Some songs lend themselves more for women to sing, and then some it could be either.
What are all of these cute guys? Are they all professionals?
Actually, I don't think any of us are professional singers.
Really?
Correct. I think I'm the only person that has a degree in music that's here tonight. There is another person that has a degree in music that's in the group.
But how come they're such good singers?
I guess because I'm mean to them.
It doesn't take a professional to learn to sing. Most any man can sing. Many people in our chorus don't know how to read music, for example. They learn music through, we have learning tracks, CDs or other recordings of our songs that people can learn off of. Or you also learn just by hearing the other members of your chorus standing next to you, and it's very much a group effort to learn the song and make sure everyone's correct.
I have a question. What if some gentleman is just dying to be a Peninsulaire and they can't carry a tune? What do you do with them?
Well, I personally think, because I've taught music and I've taught people of different skills, that everyone can learn how to sing if you have basic, fairly normal hearing and you can modulate your voice. You don't speak in a monotone. You can learn to sing. It's a physical skill. It's a coordination thing. I mean, I was a music major, and in freshman music theory, where you had to sight sing things, I couldn't do that. I couldn't match the first pitch all the time. And even though sometimes in front of the chorus I don't sing well, I actually sing in another group like this on a different night, so I get to sing and direct. And I can sing now. I can match pitch now. So it is a skill that anyone can learn. It's a physical skill.
But there must be somebody that can't do that. So what do you?
Well, of course there's somebody that can't, but.
So what would you do with that poor person?
We have all kinds of things that a member that doesn't necessarily sing with us could do. We put on shows. Sometimes the shows have scripts that require acting or speaking. There are always tasks to do, to manage the back of the house or the front of the house. So there's always a way to pitch in and do something for the betterment of the group and still be part of the social activity and so forth.
Well, I'm just so impressed. I've interviewed barbershop quartets, a couple of them, but not this many. And they weren't as good looking either, I must say. Anyway, I'm not hitting on them.
Yeah, there's some spouses and significant others here. Speaking of the quartets, we do have Valentine's Day coming up. And we do singing Valentines in the area. We'll probably do that on the Friday before the 13th and the 14th. And for a mere $75, you can have a finely dressed barbershop quartet deliver your singing Valentine, hopefully with much humor and much fun at your place of work or at a restaurant or whatnot, complete with a card and a rose and a couple of songs.
Oh, that's wonderful. Tell about your public performances.
Oh, so we do many public performances over the course of the year. We have our 2 major shows, one in the spring and one in the fall. But we also do just sing-outs where we go out into the community and just sing for different groups. We've sung at farmers markets, we've sung at San Jose Giants games, at 4th of July celebrations, at retirement homes, also you name it, we've been there. We love getting out in the community and being able to sing and share our harmony with the world. That is ultimately what we are here for. We are here to bring harmony to everyone that wants it. So if you're looking for some harmony, we would love to bring it to anyone.
Oh, that's so wonderful. So, Jerry.
Yes.
Tell something more about the Peninsulaires.
Okay. You asked about whether there's an event that somebody who is beginning to sing can join in. And one of the public events is that we do Christmas caroling once a year. And we do invite some members from the community to join us on the stage in practice and then go out with us to perform. And there's a number of maybe 4 or 5 performances that way. So they're welcome to join us during that time.
There must be, I'm kind of into psychology, and so there must be among the men, a lot of sociability.
Yeah, there is. The rehearsal ends at 10:15, and some of us hang around and talk until later. Some groups go other places and talk, usually that have adult beverages and sometimes snacks. We aren't doing that yet, but we may start. There's a couple places nearby we could go and add calories to our day.
How can people find out about you talented Peninsulaires?
We have a website, a public website, and it's barbershop-harmony.org.
Say it again.
Barbershop, one word, -harmony.org. And I think if you type in Peninsulaires Chorus in your web browser, we'll come up too.
So you are a chorus. Oh, I have a hot question. What is it like to sing without music?
One of the things with barbershop that was really attractive is it's very complex, and it's a sound that you think, how did those guys actually do that? Well, when you're singing it yourself, sometimes you surprise yourself and go, wow, we actually did that. Let's see if we can do that again. And so we are our own audience and our own critics, and we enjoy ourselves singing as well.
Is it time for another song?
It must be time for songs.
Well, thank you all, and I will come back in just a little while, but I'm enjoying it immensely.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thanks so much.
If you're feeling down and out, seems nothing's going right, just look around and you will find that what you need's inside. Look for the bare necessities, the simple bare necessities. Forget about your worries and your strife. I mean the bare necessities of Mother Nature's recipes that bring the bare necessities of life. Wherever I wander, wherever I roam, I couldn't be fonder of my big home. The bees are buzzing in the trees to make some honey just for me. The bare necessities of life will come to you. So don't be glum, don't be blue, 'cause your troubles will be through. All you need's the bare necessities of life. Bare necessities of life. When the sun beats down and burns the tar out on the roof, and your shoes get so hot, you wish your tired feet were fireproof. Under the boardwalk, down by the sea, yeah, on a blanket with my baby is where I'll be. Under the boardwalk, under the sun, under the boardwalk, we'll be having some fun. Under the boardwalk, people walking about. Under the boardwalk, we'll be falling in love. Under the boardwalk, boardwalk. Now at the park you hear the happy sound of the carousel. You can almost taste the hot dogs and french fries they sell. Under the boardwalk, down by the sea, yeah, on a blanket with my baby is where I'll be. Under the boardwalk, under the sun, under the boardwalk, we'll be having some fun. Under the boardwalk, people walking about. Under the boardwalk, we'll be falling in love. Under the boardwalk, boardwalk. Oh, my love, my darling, I hunger for your touch a lonely time. Time goes by so slowly, and time can do so much. Are you still mine? I need your love. I need your love. God, speak your love to me. Lonely rivers flow to the sea, to the open arms of the sea. Lonely rivers cry, wait for me, wait for me. I'll be coming home, wait for me. Oh, my love, my darling, I hunger for your touch a long, lonely time. Time goes by so slowly, and time can do so much. Are you still mine? Are you still mine? I need your love. I need your love. God, speak your love to me, to me. God, speak your love to me. Speak your love to me.
Thank you. As you might imagine, because barbershop quartets are the basis for barbershop harmony, there's four parts: the tenor, the lead, the baritone, the bass. The lead sings the melody. It's not the highest voice, but it sings the melody. Here's what the lead sounds like.
My wild Irish rose, the sweetest flower that grows.
Now, supporting all that, the lowest voice is the bass, and it sounds like this.
My wild Irish rose, the sweetest flower that grows.
Then the highest part is the tenor part. It's way up in the falsetto range for the guys, like that. Only they'll be better than that.
My wild Irish rose, the sweetest flower that grows.
When barbershop composers and arrangers write this music, they write those three parts first, and then all the other notes go to the baritone part. So it's rather adventuresome and interesting. And this is what the baritone part sounds like.
My wild Irish rose, the sweetest flower that grows.
And you have to be a baritone to love that part. In any case, this is what all four parts sound like together.
My wild Irish rose, the sweetest flower that grows. You may search everywhere, but none can compare with my wild Irish rose. My wild Irish rose, the dearest flower that grows. And someday for my sake she may let me take the bloom from my wild Irish rose. My rose, the bloom from my wild Irish rose. Wild Irish rose. This thing called love, I just can't handle it. This thing called love, I must get round to it and ready. Crazy little thing called love. Well, this thing called love, it cries in a cradle all night. It swings, it jives, shakes all over like a jellyfish. I kinda like it. Crazy little thing called love. There goes my baby. She knows how to rock and roll. She drives me crazy. Yeah, he's crazy. Hot and cold fever. She gets me in a cool sweat. Da 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 da. Relax. I get on my tracks and take a backseat. I hitchhike, take a long ride on my motorbike until I'm ready. Crazy little thing called love. This thing called love, I just can't handle it. This thing called love. a land that's free. Let us all be grateful